Hi, I'm Amy Brown, and welcome to the Pilates for Life 20-minute workout series. Before beginning any kind of workout, please consult with your physician to make sure that it's right for you. Pilates is a great overall body workout. It tones and strengthens your core, so your waist, hips, butt, thighs, back, and abs. It improves your posture, your flexibility, your mobility, your balance, and your coordination, creating a long, lean, strong body without adding bulk. Whether you're a top athlete or just someone who wants to get healthier, Pilates can help you achieve your fitness goals. If you have any injuries or illnesses, please follow along with my partner. They'll be doing the beginner's workout. And when you're comfortable with those exercises, follow along with me in the intermediate workout. Your Pilates workout should be fun and challenging and leave you refreshed and energized. Thank you for joining us with the Pilates for Life 20-minute workout series.
Okay, we're going to start seated with some pelvic floor breathing. Breathe in through the nose, and as we exhale, think of pushing the breath out through the mouth. Inhale into the side of the ribs. Exhale, think of drawing up your pelvic floor muscles. Those are the muscles that you would use to stop the flow of urination. Some people refer to these as Kegel exercises. Inhaling into the side of the ribs. Exhale to draw up your pelvic floor. Feel those pelvic floor muscles become strong and stable. Keep your glutes, your butt, relaxed. As you inhale, release the pelvic floor. As you exhale, draw up the pelvic floor. Imagine you're drawing up a penny just behind your belly button, or that you're lifting an elevator just behind the belly button. As you inhale, release that elevator. Exhale, draw the elevator up to floor 1, floor 2, floor 3, floor 4, floor 5. Inhale, release the elevator to floor 4, floor 3, floor 2, floor 1, and then relax it down into the parking garage below. During labor, you're going to have to completely release that pelvic floor to let the baby out, so it's good practice now. Become comfortable with your pelvic floor. Try to keep the breathing going through the whole class. We're going to warm up with side rotation. Start standing with feet just wider than hip width apart and arms loosely out to the sides. We're going to draw a circle around ourselves. Exhale, lift the right heel and allow the body to float over to the left side. Inhale, lift the left heel, allow the body to float around to the right side, letting the arms follow the line of the body. Just keep the weight evenly distributed through the feet. Exhale to the left, inhale to the right. Just warming up through the spine, the upper and lower body. We're going to continue our warm-up with single arm circles. Stand with your feet about hip width apart. Press one arm lightly against the side of your thigh. Circle the other arm to the speed of your breath. Inhale the arm in front up to the sky. Exhale it behind and down. Inhale as the arm passes the leg. Exhale as it passes the ear. Start with small circles and let them get bigger. Keep the circles even. Keep the rib cage still, the shoulders relaxed. Now reverse the direction. Inhale the arm back up to the sky. Exhale down in front, gently pressing the other palm into the side of your thigh. Inhale the arm back up to the sky. Exhale in front and down. Keep the chest facing forward. Let the arm move without the torso getting pulled into the circle. Now let's switch arms. Press lightly into the side of your thigh. Circle the other arm to the speed of your breath. Inhale the arm in front and up to the sky. Exhale it behind and down. Inhale as the arm passes your leg. Exhale as the arm passes your ear. Start with small circles. Let them get bigger. Keep the circles even. And now reverse the direction. Inhale the arm back and up to the sky. Exhale it in front and down. Keep gently pressing the other palm into the side of your thigh. Inhaling the arm back up into the sky. Exhale it in front and down. Let's circle both arms now. Inhaling them in front and up to the sky. Exhale them back and down. If one circle is smaller, reduce the size of both circles and let them get bigger together. Keep the circles even. Keep the spine and neck long, and feel the chest and the shoulders opening. Now switch directions. Inhale them back and up. Exhale them forward and down. Keeping the spine and neck long, feeling the chest and the shoulders relaxing and warming up. Excellent. Come onto your hands and knees. We'll increase our spinal mobility with cat and dog stretch. Starting with hands underneath our shoulders, knees underneath your hips, and a neutral relaxed spine. Exhale, pull the baby up towards your spine, letting the head and the tailbone drop towards the floor. Inhale, let your tailbone float up and the chest come forward through the hands. Don't overarch. Exhale, pull the baby up towards your spine, letting the head and tailbone fall towards the floor. Inhale, let the tailbone float up and the chest come forward through the hands. Let the shoulders be relaxed and feel the stretch through all the vertebrae. Still on all fours, walking our hands over to the right side for some lateral flexion, feeling a stretch through the left side of the body. Walking our hands to the left and stretching down the right side of the body, keeping our knees still. One more time on each side. Breathe into the side of the ribs. Let the shoulders and the chest be relaxed. We're going to do some push-ups. You can either do these on your hands and knees with us or standing, pushing away from a wall if that feels more comfortable. In either position, our hands are a little bit lower than shoulder height, spreading our fingertips out, keeping our body tall. Inhale, lower the body towards the floor or the wall. Exhale, push away from the floor or the wall. Keep the shoulder blades down your back, away from your ears, spine long. Inhale, in towards the floor or the wall. Exhale, push away. Keep the elbows tucked in towards your ribs. Keep the whole body moving as one long plank. Shoulders relaxed down your back. As soon as the baby is born, you'll need a lot of upper body strength to carry the child, so it's great to practice now. Still on our hands and knees, let's do some arm and leg extensions. Hands underneath our shoulders, knees underneath our hips, with a neutral spine. Keeping your neck long, pick a spot on the floor ahead of you and just stare at it to help you stay balanced and stable. Exhale, send your shoulders down your back, draw up your pelvic floor muscles, extend your left leg and right arm away from each other until they float off the floor. Inhale here, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, release them both down without any movement through the hips or the shoulders. Exhale, engage your pelvic floor. Reach your right leg, left arm away from each other. Keep the torso completely still. Only the arm and the leg are moving. Excellent. Let's add on. Exhale, reach the left leg, right arm away, then slowly move them out to the side. Move the arm only as far as the leg can go. Then pause and slowly bring them back to center. Pause and center and release them down simultaneously. Try it on the other side. Keep the shoulder blades down your back, the spine and neck long, and the torso still. Keep staring at the spot on the floor to help you stay balanced and keep the neck elongated. Then release down. Come back onto your heels and roll out through the wrists. And circle in the other direction. Let's move back onto our hands and knees for some doggy kicks. Keep your shoulder blades down your back, neck long. We'll bring our legs out to the side with the knee bent. Keeping the torso fairly still, just lift the leg. Spine long, shoulders down your back away from your ears. Don't lock your elbows. Kick. Kick. And now switch sides, just moving the leg with the knee bent. Try not to fall into the other hip as you lift your leg. Excellent, great work. Now let's move to a standing position for some wide leg squats. With our legs wider than hip distance apart, the toes pointed out. Inhale, bend your knees, reach your arms down and then up towards the sky. Exhale, press the air down as you engage your inner thighs and pelvic floor to lift you back up. Inhale, bend your knees and reach down and then circle the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, press the air down as you use your inner thighs and pelvic floor to return to standing. Relax your glutes and don't tilt your pelvis. Just stay in neutral. Inhale, release the pelvic floor. Exhale, engage the pelvic floor. If you can keep your glutes relaxed, you can go up onto your toes to work on a little bit of balance and calf strength. Excellent. And from here, moving to a seated position, we'll do the saw. Legs and arms in a V. Rebecca will bend her knees to release any hamstring tension. Also, feel free to sit on a cushion if that's more comfortable. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale to twist the ribs to one side. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale, reach forward with the front arm, back with the back arm. Rotate the back thumb so the thumb faces down. Drop the pelvic floor to roll up and rotate back to center. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale to twist to the other side. Inhale taller. Exhale, reach forward with the front arm and back with the back arm. Reach down with the opposite sit bone. Draw your pelvic floor up to roll up and rotate back to center. Inhale taller. Exhale to twist. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, release the pelvic floor and reach. Keep the sit bones grounded. Don't let the hips get pulled into the twist. Bring your arms out in front for spine stretch forward. Rebecca will keep her knees bent and start with her hands on the floor. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, reach up and over an imaginary beach ball. Inhaling into the side and the back of the ribs. Exhale, reach up and over a little bit further. Inhale, hold it here. Exhale, pull the baby towards the spine and reach up and over a little bit further. Feel the stretch through the vertebrae. Exhale, draw the baby towards the spine. Just slowly stack up the vertebrae, starting at the base of the spine, one on top of the other as if you're sitting against an imaginary wall. Let's roll over onto our sides for the side lying series. Try to line yourself up in a completely straight line. Rest your head on your bicep. Keep your bottom waist energized by reaching the top leg long. Rebecca will bend her bottom knee and use her hand in front of her for support. I'll place my hand on my hip for more of a challenge. Feel free to place a small cushion underneath your belly if that makes you feel more comfortable. Exhale, engage the core, then float both legs off the floor if you're following me, or just your top leg if you're following Rebecca. Don't collapse your bottom waist. Exhale, release the legs down. Exhale, reach the legs nice and long, floating them off the floor. Exhale, release the leg or legs down. And now let's reach and hold the leg or legs here and breathe. Exhaling, reaching the top leg just a little bit longer every time you exhale. Feel the pelvic floor drawing up. Relax the shoulders, head, and neck. Now let's make slow little circles with our leg or legs. If you're following me, squeeze your legs together. Feel your core working to support this exercise. Now switch directions with your circles. 1 breath per circle, nice and slow. Every time you exhale, feel that pelvic floor drawing up. Relax the shoulders, head, and neck. Great work. Let's roll ourselves over onto the other side. Try to line yourself up in a completely straight line. Rest your head on your bicep. Keep your bottom waist energized by reaching your top leg long. Rebecca will bend her bottom knee and use her hand in front of her for support. I'll keep my hand on my hip for more of a challenge and straighten out both legs. Feel free to place a small cushion underneath your belly if it makes you feel more comfortable. Exhale, engage the core, then float either one leg or both legs off the floor. Don't collapse your bottom waist. Exhale to release back down. Exhale, reach the legs, floating them off the floor. And exhale to release back down. Now let's hold our legs here and breathe, reaching long through that top leg as if someone were pulling on your leg. If you're following me, squeeze your legs together. Exhaling to reach the top leg just a little bit longer. Head, neck, and shoulders are relaxed. Now let's make slow little circles with our leg or legs. If you're following me, squeeze those legs together. Feel your core strong, supporting this exercise. We're using our legs as weights to work our waist, inner and outer thighs. Now switch directions of your circles. Breathing here. Every time you exhale, feel the pelvic floor drawing up. Relax the head, neck, and shoulders. Great work. Release the leg down. Let's walk ourselves up to a sitting position for a glute and hip stretch. Place one foot on top of the knee and the other foot underneath the knee. Flex your ankles to protect the joint. Sit with a nice tall spine. Sit on a cushion if that makes you feel more comfortable. We're going to breathe here, keeping the spine long, the shoulders relaxed. As you exhale, reach the crown of the head up towards the ceiling and think of lengthening your chest forward, gently going a little bit deeper into the stretch every time you exhale. Think of sending the tailbone back behind you, keeping the shoulders, head, and neck relaxed. Even if you have daylight under your knee, don't worry, just breathe into it, releasing any tension from your hips and your glutes. We tend to store a lot of tension in our hips. It's a great area to release. Don't press this exercise, just breathe into it. Excellent. Let's switch legs. Again, crossing one ankle over the other knee and one foot under the knee. Hold it here and breathe, spine long, crown of the head reaching up towards the ceiling, shoulder blades melting down the back. Think of sending your tailbone back behind you, breathing into it, lengthening the chest forward just a little bit further every time you exhale. Keep that spine long. Breathing into the hips, breathing into the glutes, letting them release a little bit further every time you exhale. Releasing any tension that may be stored there. Terrific. And come back up. Come to a comfortably seated position. And shrug your shoulders up towards your ears. Press down through the palms. From here, drop one ear over towards one shoulder and just hold it here and breathe, releasing any tension in the neck. Let your shoulder blades melt down your back. Holding it here and breathing. And then gently rotate to look down at your shoulder, tucking your chin in towards your shoulder, holding it here and breathing. Relaxing the shoulders, and then release, back to center, relax your hands. Shrug your shoulders up towards your ears, press down through the palms, then drop the ear over to the other side, releasing any tension from the side of the neck, letting your shoulder blades melt down your back and your chest open. Hold it here and breathe. And then gently rotate to look down at your shoulder, releasing any tension from the side and the back of the neck, letting the shoulder blades melt down the back and the chest be open. Hold it here and breathe. And release the head back to center, relax the hands. Shrug your shoulders up towards your ears, reach down through your palms, bring your arms out to the side, shoulder blades away from the ears, bring your hands together towards your heart. Thank you very much for joining us, and for more great Pilates workouts, check out the Pilates for Life DVD series.